Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. Kuminga against Mobley. Kuminga goes in. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here he goes. Tyson with the bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Screen by Capella. Here's Butler. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And the first one at the line is good.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man. Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
So both free throws good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Butler passes to Flanders. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Outside Kuminga. Butler taking his time here. Up top, Podziemski. Fades and shoots. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Count the basket. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 5, the Warriors.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Pajemski. Inside. Capella, the pass to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers lead by 5. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him, and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Butler. After the basket by Cleveland. Pajemski. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Tyson. Releases. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Butler against Brown. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's a look at some stats for Jimmy Butler. Here's Pajemski, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Now here's Mobley, coming off a 31-point game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Capella. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Mobley passes to Allen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. No good from outside. To the middle. Now here's Podziemski. Checked by Mitchell. Green for 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pass to Capella. Now Butler. Back to Capella. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Out to Mobley. Beyond the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Flanders. He's scoreless. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Brown. Here's Butler. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Butler's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Mobley against Green. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Flanders. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
What's up?
Free throw good for Brown.
What you love about Bruce Brown at this point in his career, guys, he will fit for any of the teams in the league for a couple reasons. Number 1, he's developed himself offensively. But 2, he's always about the team. His skill set can travel.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for Clint Capella. Strus with the bucket.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Butler with the ball. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career. No question who's in control of the board so far.
The shot's good. Podziemski's got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Strus the pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Wow, the ease with which he got up off his feet. Go ahead, Bruce Brown.
Outside Butler. Pass to Pajimski. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now Brown in the game against Portland. Very impressive. Now Allen. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Strus. Here's Tyson. Offline with a 3. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Moody. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Butler. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
That's good from Butler.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Kuminga. Yet to see a basket. Back to Moody. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Moody. And here's Butler outside. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Moody defends. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Butler. Back to Green. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's stolen by Barnes. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Butler. Kuminga, the pass to Barnes. Here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Here's Whitehead. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jared Allen getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
On the floor for the Warriors. Green out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Post in at the 5. Now here's Barnes. No points yet. It's Hayes with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Driving in, and the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Cleveland shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
First team foul. That's the line for one. Find the lane. Find the lane. Good shot.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Cleveland leading by 6. Pass to Whitehead, three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Hayes misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Moody on the wing, covered by Strus. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kuminga's got his second basket on the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Strus the pass to Hayes. Outside Strus from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Green, the pass to Barnes. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Barnes against Mitchell. Outside Strus. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Strus has got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Green. Barnes with it. Checked by Mitchell. There's a screen to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Post.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Post. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. 6 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Choose your move. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's see it.
Checked in for Cleveland. Brown comes in for Whitehead. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Warriors, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Here's Moody. The Cavaliers pull it in. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brown against Barnes. Outside Mitchell for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Moody with it. Picked up by Allen. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Boston Celtics.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
No good on the free throw. Capella, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Green. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Warriors trailing. Outside Pajemski. Down low. Here's Capella. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Capella's got 7 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Allen against Capella. And here's Barnes. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Strus against Barnes. Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And that's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and-one.
Of course, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Strus. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. On defense, the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Green finds Capella. Back to Green. Right side Barnes. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Green. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Podziemski. Here's Green. Outside Moody. Back to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Brown passes to Mobley. Back to Brown. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Barnes. Driving to the basket. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 6.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Podziemski. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A different look for Cleveland. Hayes is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Strus in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Warriors making a switch here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Cleveland has possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. With his first shot attempt. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Strus. Outside Brown. Misses the 3.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Flanders. Outside Butler to the left side wing. Here's Kuminga. Capella. The Cavaliers pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And here's Strus. Mobley outside. Pass to Brown. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Outside Butler. 13 feet out. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
We are talking about an elite scorer. Jimmy Butler right now has every aspect of his game working.
Outside Strus. Hayes with a screen. Fires for 3. And Strus good for 3. Strus has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
Brown passes to Mobley. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Mobley's got his 2nd basket of the game. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Pass to Capella. Podziemski with it. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Whitehead, he's checked in for Strus. And the Cavs shooting 52% from the floor so far. Mobley outside. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Second chance shot. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Mobley's got 6.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Here's Capella. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Hayes. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Whitehead. Mobley, left side. Here's Tyson. No good on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Basket counts. He's got 17. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Mobley, left side. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, up 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Podziemski.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Cleveland has possession. It's a one-point game. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Tyson in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. A nice shot by Brown.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
Pass to Capella. Now Butler. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Allen with it. Now Brown. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen to the paint. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Here's Tyson. 6 points for him. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Butler.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Butler hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell, defended by Podziemski. Will it go? Oh, Mitchell just exploding to the rim.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Warriors, #1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They set the screen. Back to Pajemski. Five to shoot. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Brown. Pass to Allen. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Allen's got 14 points.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Mobley against Kuminga. Here's Tyson. He has 6. Allen a screen. Here's the 3. Tyson with the bucket. 9 points in the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. And Brown has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Outside Brown. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Outside Pajemski. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Tyson. Now Mitchell, defended by Pajemski. For the lead. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Inside. Here's Pajemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. From downtown. Offensive board.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And he drops the first. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. So both free throws good from Allen. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's a pick. Outside Pajemski. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Brown passes to Allen. Back to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Flanders. Still no points. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. On the attack, JB.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
And here's Brown. 7 points in the game.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And the Warriors making a change here.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
The shot by Butler, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Strus. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Butler, good. Butler's got 25 points.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Butler passes to Moody. Outside Kuminga. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Kuminga.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Both free throws good for Kuminga. Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Brown. Pass to Allen. He shoots a 3. Connects from downtown. Allen's got 19 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Kuminga. Give him 8 points now. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. A different look for Cleveland. Hayes comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Whitehead in for Donovan Mitchell.
What's up?
And that one misses. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Barnes against Brown. Pass to Butler. Kuminga with it. Down low. Here's Moody. Right side Green. Tries again. Oh, look at Draymond. Flexing with that finish.
Really hard work from Draymond Green on that bucket, but that's what we've come to expect.
Here's Brown. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Free throw good. Brown.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Warriors leading. Outside Butler. Butler focused under pressure.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Brown with it. He's got 10. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Butler. They set the pick. Unloads from 13. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Whitehead. Moody defends. Butler against Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Always, Bruce Brown has a high level of aggression. I love that play right there.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get one of two. The Warriors lead by 3. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Barnes. Outside Moody. The 3. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 7 points.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes against Brown. Outside Barnes. Pass to Moody. Unloads. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Moody's gotten his second bucket on the night. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Strus. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. Okogie's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the second. The Warriors lead by 5. To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
To the paint. Kept alive. There's the steal. Barnes against Strus.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Warriors on top, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Moody is out there with Barnes. Then it's Green, and it's Post in at the center position. There's a screen.